Good morning, ladies and gentlemen in Grand Colony in Nigeria. I remain your own brother, Reverend Dr. Bartholomew Agbacheno, and a very quick one this morning. And I shall be running through some 3 points that are of concern to me as I listen to people belaboring it on the social media. Number one is Mr. Newman's V note yesterday or thereabout. Then Mama Supreme's exit from this platform. And finally, the Grand Handlers Conference. Somebody came on board and was given a piece of advice. Number one, Mr. Newman's V note yesterday talking about disbursement not happening this week, and feelers from all nooks and crannies are condemning it, that even if the disbursement would not happen this week, the noble path to tread was for him to have kept quiet and not to come and begin to raise people's tensions. And actually, there were tensions all over the place as a result of that V note. I too am of the opinion that Comrade Newman would have been quiet about it. The information of the disbursement not happening this week, I don't think it was necessary. I don't think it was necessary. Actually, I had come up earlier and gingered the people into praying. And I took time to let the people know that the delay is not attributed to the principal, being Apostle Professor Theophilus Ebonyi, that let prayers continue to be on its heel, also that this thing that we are expecting will come our way this week. That was my prayer, and people were gingered about it, busy praying. If people that are busy praying don't see it happen this week, they would understand. Because I have already told them that the delay is not in the hand of the principal. They will understand. Rather than while people are busy praying, you will come with an information that it will not happen this week. I don't think that is correct. I don't think that is correct. And so I would like to appeal to the masses that they shouldn't take it high. And I wish also to tell the masses that Mr. Newman is not against the masses. He too is working from his own ends to make sure that the masses are satisfied. And if you are a public figure, all the things you do cannot be correct. Even I, who is talking to you now, there are times I can do some things that are not correct. But one thing with me, if I do something that is not correct, I own up, and life continues like that. So I appeal to the masses to treat Comrade Newman as their brother, as their frontier. He is working from his own end for the benefit of the masses. God bless you. That is that one. Point number two is concerning Mama Supreme's exit from this platform or all grand investigation and the rest of them. You know, when you are on a platform that illicit posting and rising against one another begin to be the norms and practices of that place, you may not like to be identified with that place. Mama Supreme is a humble woman, and accepting to be in this platform should be a noble thing, and where a noble woman of her status is. You know, when people want to talk, they should think twice before they talk. It's not everything you say there, because her image is at stake. Because if you are in a place where junks and garbages and trashes are trending on that platform, it may mar your reputation and your status. And that was why she had to quietly exit herself from the platform. You know, some people, they talk about me concerning my platforms in my organization, that if anybody does anything small, I remove the person. If anybody does anything small, I remove the person. It's not doing something small. If you do something that is ignoble, I remove you immediately, because you are coming to smear the platform. I don't like people that are not organized. If you are not coordinated, if you are not organized, if you are not noble, I don't like you. And I ever would wish that you put up effort and show decorum in your way of life. You see people quarreling on the platform, not once, not twice, and somebody of the status of Mama Supreme is there. You know, it will smear her reputation. And that was why she had to exit from that platform. Because the admins of the platform, they will be watching the people quarreling, and they won't do anything about it. They watch them. In my own platforms, if you post illicit things there, and the rules say don't post this thing there, the next thing is that you are removed. Our rules are very, very clear. We are humane and we are merciful kinds of people. But if you see somebody who wants to trample over your position of being merciful and will now try to begin to do other things that are irrelevant, the best way of life is to exit the person from the platform so that the platform can be neat. And as a result of that, what I would like the admins or the creator of this group to do is to make sure he or she gets across to Mama Supreme and tender a very great apology. I am not an admin on this platform. If I were an admin on this platform, I would just add her immediately and then apologize to her on behalf of the group. Because she's my daughter, she calls me dad, and I call her daughter. I can even add her without taking permission from her. And that is the privilege. That is one of the privileges of fathers. So that is how it is. So I am not an admin here. If I were an admin, I would have just added her, then speak to her later. She will listen to me. But since I am not an admin here, those of you that are admins, put your heads together and bring that noble woman back here and leave a stern warning to people who have issues with themselves to take the issues outside the platform. That if anybody talk uncautiously anymore, the person will be removed. If you don't put certain rules like that, people will be behaving anyhow, and this platform will become boring. It is not good. God bless you. Point number 3, concerning Grand Handlers Conference. Somebody come up on this platform and was advising um, Apostle Professor Theophilus that there is no need for any conference now, that what should be done is disbursement. There's nothing that can match with disbursement where we are now, and that if he goes on with the conference, he does not know what may happen. He does not know what plans people may have concerning such a thing. In my language, they say, "Eju tereju, efu muda terefu." Being interpreted is, you can see somebody's eyes, but you cannot see right within his heart. So you don't know, even people who are grand handlers that are coming there, you don't know every one of them. So the best thing to happen now is not that conference, but the disbursement. I also buy that idea, and I have equally counseled uh, Apostle Professor Theophilus Sebonyi in that line. You know that man is intelligent and is godly, is God fearing. He is spiritual. He does not argue with spiritual things. And when you are saying something and it is sensible, he always casts an insight into it. So, on my advice, he has bought my advice and is already doing the part of the advice of Mr. IP, the president of Enough is Enough. So, Mr. IP, the president of Enough is Enough, I would like you to relax. Mr. Apostle Professor Theophilus Ebonyi is already doing your line of advice, and to that effect, the conference has been postponed indefinitely. And I am of the feeling that the conference won't happen until after disbursement. That is my feeling. That is my feeling. That is what I'm seeing with the handwriting on the wall. Apostle Professor Theophilus Ebonye is putting in all efforts to make sure that the next thing he does that will hit the public space now is disbursement, and he is working towards it. So let us all be expectant and let us continue in praying. And finally, I would like to still hammer on the encouragement I gave us earlier this week, that as you are all expecting, your expectations will not be dashed. Your expectations will not be dashed. Let us keep on expecting, and as we are expecting, let's keep on praying. One good thing you should know, even if disbursement does not happen this week, disbursement is around the corner. Is around the corner. You should feel the breeze. You should feel the breeze. If you have the feeling that money is coming your hand, and you see from every angle that that money is coming, even if that money has not touched your hand, it has a way of healing your diseases and sicknesses. Just like somebody who is in the military, when he's being promoted from the rank of air commodore to air vice marshal, even if he has not started collecting salary commensurate with that, jubilation has started coming. Jubilation has started coming. He's feeling his heart all over him That is the mood I would like all of you to be inside. Know very well that we are in the disbursement corner. Let prayers continue without ceasing. Don't allow anxieties to override you. No. Don't allow anxieties to override you. We have already come to a place whereby jubilation will be the order of the day. Have a very good morning and a great day.